What is Wuthering Waves endgame? That's what we're going to be exploring today. Let's start with the obvious one, Tower of Adversity here. Essentially, Tower of Adversity is increasingly difficult fights versus higher and higher level opponents. As you get out of Stable Zone and move on to Experiment Zone, they once again go up in difficulty, starting with level 50 enemies here, going all the way up to level 70. Some are single target fights, like just versus a boss, and some are multiple enemies in potentially multiple waves. Stable Zone and Experiment Zone is still early to mid game. These don't have a timer on them like the Hazard Zone, which is what we're going to be trying to do today. In 12 hours from now, any progress we make here today is going to be reset, and we can reclaim these triangles or stars here. So this is going to be the main repeatable content in Wuthering Waves. I would classify one other thing as endgame though, and that is the tactical holograms. And that's mainly just due to how difficult they can become. We will play around with this as well since I haven't touched it too much. But yeah, as far as my current understanding of the game goes, as soon as you beat all 6 difficulties here, that's done. There's no reset there. Moving back to Tower of Adversity, we have 3 crystal looking structures here. The clear ones are very similar to the Experiment Zone. You have 4 stages of increasingly difficult fights, starting at level 70 this time though. We have a new one in the middle of here, the actual Tower of Hazard. There are only 2 battles, but they are versus level 100 enemies. And every time you use a character, they will lose some energy, with each floor costing more than the last. The first one needs 1, the second one needs 2, the third one needs 3, and the last one needs 4. Altogether, adding up to 10 energy, which is what all characters start with. And since there are 3 crystals here, with this one actually requiring 5 energy per battle, you will need a total of 3 teams. You can be a little strategic with energy usage if you do already have 2 main teams set up, and one is significantly stronger than the other team, which would be normal. You actually can use that same team on the hardest floor for both sides, versus these level 90 enemies. Looking at the left crystal, the example would be weak team, strong team, weak team, strong team. Then on the other side, we would go weak team, weak team, weak team, strong team. Your weak team, of course, still would have to be at least strong enough to take care of level 80 enemies though. So that is one strategy if you think that would work better for you, but there is also the interference bonus. In this case, arrow damage characters gain 30% damage buff. So if your teams are at least somewhat comparable in terms of strength, it would actually be better to one-shot one side with one team. In my case, I have a decent Gion team and a decent Calcharo team, and this time's bonus are arrow damage and electro damage, so it kind of works out perfectly for me. There is one other strategy we're going to be utilizing, and that's gear sharing. For example, my Gion has his signature weapon Verdant Summit, which of course we are going to use while we go through his side. But then once that side is finished, we're going to be using Calcharo. And Gion's signature weapon is better, in fact, than the level 1 training Broadblade he currently has equipped. So we're going to hand that over to him. You can do the same thing with echoes if you have some insane echoes, but they are typically a lot more specific to the character. Before we actually get into the gameplay, I'll show you the teams and characters I'm taking. Obviously, the new character Yinlin, she is very strong, very good. I'm taking Calcharo with her. They're good teammates. We're also going to use my main healer Verena in this team. Gion team has good old Mortefi, and Gionshin, actually, she's the only not level 70 character. If we struggle a lot, we might try and get her to 70, but she's kind of the defensive support in this team. She can provide shields and a bit of healing. We might also have to go back to Baiji if it's just not enough though. But yeah, let's give this a try. We're going to start on the left one just because that feels more natural to me with our Gion team. I usually would have Verena in this team, but I feel like the other team might need it more just because I'm not as comfortable with that new team yet as I am with Mortefi and Gion. So yeah, not only does this side favor arrow damage, but it also favors Gion's ultimate in particular. You get stacking offensive buffs while you're in ultimate mode every second, and he has a decently long-lasting ultimate. I'm gonna assume we have plenty of time, so I'm not gonna rush too hard right now. But yeah, now it's time to do Gion's ultimate, and this is where things really start popping off for us. We should have Mortefi's ultimate going still, or maybe it just ended. We actually can't see how many enemies we have left, unless I just can't see that anywhere. But we have at least one more wave of them here. So we're gonna kind of start the rotation over now. I really like Gionshin because she can gather up all these like enemies into a small spot here. All right, here we go. Now we have Mortefi's burst again. We can go ahead and go to Gion and go ahead and start his burst up, and that might do it actually, if this is the last phase anyway. Got a little bit of HP left on these guys. And that was it. We did in fact have plenty of time. I wasn't expecting to have too much trouble with honestly the first 2 floors here, but once the enemies get up to level 80, I think that's where we're gonna start having issues. Actually, 100%ing this place is literally impossible right now because we only have 2 teams, but we're gonna go as far as we can. Yes, here we go. Now we actually have Mortefi's ultimate, and It's doing really well. Unfortunately, my Mortefi is still not built good at all, to be honest. All right, once again, we are starting the... Oh, our Gion is hurting quite a bit right now with 3,200 HP. I'm really hoping these guys are the last enemies here. Otherwise, we might be in trouble. Or maybe we'll just have to, okay, that actually was the end. Not too bad. We're gonna try floor 3. Floor 3 is a pretty big difficulty jump here. 10 whole levels we have to deal with on these guys. Oh yeah, we're getting like, I think we could take 3 hits and then we're dead. At least from that big guy there. All right, so we're going to do that and then quick swap out of that. So I am kind of at least getting a bit used to the quick swap from Echo stuff. That is, I don't know if that I would even consider that an advanced maneuver, but we are at least practicing that as we go here. We can go and get Mortifee's ultimate again, but I'm not sure if I can actually wait for the outro skill from him, so we're just gonna have to go. Okay, big one is finally gone. I don't know if there's gonna be more enemies after this. I'm going to be very worried if so, because this already, oh wow, yeah, there's an entirely second phase. I think time-wise, we might be able to do it, at least get like 2 stars, but honestly, I don't think we're gonna survive. Our Gion has 1800 HP. Oh, holy hell, we did it. Cool, and all 3 stars. 4th must be impossible, right? That's level 90 enemies. We're gonna go through the other side here, see if we can get through those 3 floors as well, and then I guess we'll give the last one an attempt. I have been trying to play with Yinlin and Kalcharo more. I'm definitely not perfect with either of them, but I at least kind of know what they're supposed to be doing now. So yeah, we're basically just trying to do that, and then we can swap out to Kalcharo and just go do his burst now, and just basically do a combination of skills and basic attacks here while he's in ultimate mode. We'll just start with an ultimate as well here. And then yeah, couple of E's to start getting the forte gauge, and then we can swap out while she's doing that attack. We got to do some heavy attacks with Kalcharo here and there as well. So is this the last enemy here? Huh? Oh, I didn't see that guy over there. Okay, that wasn't too bad, but it was the first floor. So like it took us a minute and a half for the first floor. I don't know if stage 3 is even gonna work this time. Okay, so yeah, swap out of there. Go ahead and just go into his ultimate, sure. Oh man, okay, let's get this in there. Our Yinlin is very hurting. After Kalcharo, we might just have to chill with Verena for a bit to get some healing. Yeah, let's do that. We still have time. All right, there we go. Now we can go back to Yinlin, do some E's, do her ultimate real quick, and then like maybe one more charge attack should fill this up. There we go. Back to Kalcharo. All right, we are definitely getting there. If these are the last enemies, that's actually not too bad. We'll just do that. It wasn't optimal or anything, but I think he should be able to finish these enemies up. Oh, now I know why we're struggling on DPS. We didn't give him the sword. We didn't give him the sword back. I was just talking about this strategy and I forgot to do it myself. That's hilarious. If this is the last enemy though, I think we can still do it somehow. Yes, indeed. Okay, I have a little bit more confidence about at least stage 3 now that we actually give him a proper weapon and not a level 1. So we should be able to do her charge attack now and swap out. That was a little late. But honestly, right now I'm a little bit more concerned about dying because couple of attacks in and our Kalcharo is hurt pretty bad right now. Oh my god, 1300. We're gonna have to go back to Verena, unfortunately. Oh, that healing wasn't very much, Verena. I might just have to chill in until we can get her ultimate because that heals a bit as well. That definitely wasted a lot of time here, but I think it may have been at least sort of necessary here. And they're getting shields. That's so annoying. Oh, okay. I didn't even realize that was the last enemy. We got through the first 3. I guess while we're here, sure. Let's try stage 4. This is the last one they can participate in. Ooh, hoo, hoo. This is a single target boss here. Very scary. Not sure how this is gonna go, honestly. I'll be happy if we can just survive and beat him, but look at his HP bar. Oh man, his HP bar is not going anywhere. I do believe this is the only, oh my god, and my dude's dead. Yeah, I might just have to be satisfied with, you know, oh, and Yinlin's dead also. Jesus, okay. We'll try it a couple more times, but honestly, I think even if we could dodge perfectly, there's no way we'd get 3 stars. Maybe 1, you know, in 5 minutes, but his HP is going down so slow. And obviously our DPS does go up higher as we become more perfect with our rotations. But dude, no way. We basically did like 1 full rotation and the dude is missing maybe 5% of his HP and he's doing annoying things all the time. Like 3 stars I think is completely out of the question. We might be able to beat him with enough practice in those 5 minutes. I mean, he is almost disabled. Oh yeah, he's disabled now. We're gonna try and do some like bigger damage, I guess. That is not very big damage though, I gotta say. Okay, but yeah, I mean, look at his health bar versus the time. We're past halftime now and he's definitely not past half of his HP. Yeah, well, there he goes. And if we could dodge every attack, basically. But 1 star doesn't do anything for me since you only get rewards every 3 stars. Level 90 is just too far away from 70. We are missing out on like 360 of these hazard records, which there's a monthly limit. Month just started, so I'm not really in a rush to spend those. But yeah, I mean, 15 tune chances is pretty cool. Could get like a special skin for the Baringle once we get to 1200. Not sure that's really worth it until you've cleared out everything else though, especially the sealed tubes. God, I need so many sealed tubes. I'm gonna get those first. And then with the purple ones, which are the more one-time rewards, we can get some more sealed tubes. Kind of want to just buy those. I actually value these sealed tubes more than the 3 pulls over there, to be honest. But yeah, let's see how far we can get in tactical hologram. Honestly, all these bosses are kind of insane. Like the Baringle just goes absolutely banana while he attacks. Tempest Mythos just warps everywhere. These 2 fly, but since we've already cleared difficulty 1 of Heron, we're gonna just try the Heron, see how far we can get. Yeah, this one's already kind of insane. I wasn't expecting the level 61 to be this hard, but yeah, we're getting like nearly 1 shot here. Okay, yeah, they do a lot of damage, but honestly, they're not like that tanky, at least level 61. I'm honestly already worried about difficulty 4. Maybe we should have like farmed our ultimates or something. Yeah, that wing attack, that I feel like they are at least a little generous with the windows you have to actually dodge though. So that's something. Oh my lord. He pecked me 3 times and I almost died. Also, pro tip that I always forget to do, if you hit your middle mouse button, at least if you're on PC, you'll actually target the boss, and that's pretty helpful for keeping an eye on him. Lol. Oh, he's down, he's down, he's down. Can we go to her really quick and do some stuff? Maybe I should have just stayed with Calcharo. I have no idea. Well, oh no, he's back up already, dude. Can you come down, bro? Oh, he's just like staying up in the air, blasting me with fire for like 2 hours. That's crazy. Ah, freaking double tapped it again. Get down. I think Verena saved me from actually dying there, so that was cool. Wow, dude. Okay, he's almost dead though. Come on. Oh, I think we got it. Wow, I did not expect to struggle this hard on difficulty 4. I'm not even gonna try difficulty 5, dude. That is crazy. We were getting almost 1 shot with every attack. I think that's what these tactical holograms really are. Pure skill tests, because they are glass cannons. They do so much damage, but if you can avoid all their attacks, they're actually not that tanky. I mean, sure, I guess we'll try the level 80 just for fun. Oh, I'm getting a little bit more used to his wing attack, so close your eyes when it's dark. We got 1-shotted and got a trophy. That's cool. A resonator becomes incapacitated by a fatal blow. Also, specifically havoc damage when HP is above 50%. That's a very specific trophy, but cool, I suppose. Thanks for the 5 asterite. Yeah, so I don't think you're allowed to get hit at all. I'm not really good enough for that yet, especially because, you know, you still want to try and do your rotations quickly and efficiently. And when you're also having to worry about, oh, whatever the hell he's doing now, I'm leaving. But yeah, okay, that is pretty much Wuthering Waves end game. It is, like I said, a very skill-focused game in general. Obviously, being a gacha and the fact you can essentially buy power means if you're a free-to-play, you need to be a lot better than those who aren't free-to-play. I mean, I definitely wouldn't consider myself a whale. We do have Yilin and her signature weapon, Gion and his... well, he usually has a signature weapon, but I mean, all the weapons are R1. All of my 5 stars are S0, we can call it. I don't have any dupes for anyone, I think, except besides Gion. We got 1 for him. I don't think it helps that much. We got an extra charge for his E. Everyone else, pretty low investment. But yeah, I guess that'll do it. Just a quick little look at the end game stuff there. Honestly, I just wanted to try Tower of Adversity the first time and bring you guys along. So let me know what you think in the comments down below, though. Dropping a like or subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed is always greatly appreciated as well. Thanks, as always, for watching. And until next time.